Welcome back to Life in the Wind. This week, we inspected the through hull from the previous video and ran into some mistakes that we had made. Unfortunately, this means that we need to reinstall the through hull, which of course means that we need to take it out first. If we did everything right while we were installing it, this should mean that it's not going to be a problem to take it out. Right in here, there's definitely some daylight that goes through here. It's just slightly not parallel. I need to take this off and sand down and fix it. Okay, so my plan to take this out is very straightforward. Basically, I'm gonna take my step wrench and I'm gonna take this giant crescent wrench and give it a very slow turn and see what happens. And if need be, then I can heat it up. Yeah, I think it was a bit thin on the one side. I need to sand it down, and probably could have gotten away with, if I had put enough sealant in there to begin with, I think I could have gotten away with just leaving it, but once it's cured, and you gotta start over if you screw up. You can see right here where there wasn't really much sealant, and that would have caused the problem pretty soon after going in the water, I think. So I'm really glad I did this. Alright, it's time to take the seacock off the top here and just see what it looks like. Again, I think up top here we're going to be fine, but I'm going to have to reseat the whole thing anyway, so I might as well take this off and clean it up. My guess is that I'm gonna have to take the studs out, but I'm going to try to just pull this straight up and see what happens. Probably not gonna work though. Oh, yep, that's not gonna work. So, in case you've never had to take studs off before, or you're not familiar with how it works, you can use two nuts against each other. It's called a jam nut. It's not, it's not a special kind of nut that you have to go buy. You literally put a wrench on the bottom, put another wrench on the top, and tighten them. Tighten one, loosen the other, then it locks up. And then you can undo the stud. Alright, and show you one. And that's what it looks like after you've taken the stud out. I'm going to go ahead and do the other two here and show you the final product, and hopefully this won't be too obnoxious. If I need to, I can put that big crescent wrench on here. But I gotta be careful that, because this is bronze, I don't want to bend this. So if I get to that step, I'll show you my plan. Well, I'll just tell you my plan. So if I have to do that, I'm going to put one of the pipe nipples in here, because that'll give it extra strength. Alright, so now there's literally nothing holding this on here except for the sealant. Alright, I'm gonna have to get that wrench and give it a shot. What I'm doing is I'm installing one of the pipe nipples, just not super tight, just on here so there's enough support so that when I start turning down here on the big part, it won't bend or flex or anything like that. Ideally, if I'm lucky. If I'm not lucky, well, hey, look at that. I'm lucky. Well, man, this Sikaflex works really well. It's a shame I have to take it out and redo it.
We are going to epoxy this lovely backing block onto the hull, but we got to use the through hull and the sea cock in order to keep it on there. So let's see how I can fit in here. So he's cleaning out the extra epoxy that I squeezed out of there because we definitely don't want the through hull sticking in before we have a chance to actually put the Sikaflex in. And now he is spraying in the through hull. Now we've got to be very careful to make sure that this goes exactly where we want it to. Okay, so now the fillet, we're going to make that all the way around. And then we're also going to fill these holes here that don't have the bronze fittings and all that in it. Darn hot. Hi.
Hi. Just getting the fillet here.
Yeah, but I think it's starting to melt the bag.
Well, it's gonna.
Man, that was a lot of work. Can't believe that while we were inside the boat, other boats were being hauled out. Crazy to think another sailing season is coming to an end, but that means next year we'll be in the water. To keep following our progress and get notified of new videos, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below.
Hey Vicki, are you alright?
Yes, I just fell out of my hole.
You fell out of the hole.
Yeah, I fit into this tiny hole. Really tiny hole. It's hot in there.
Alright, anyways. So, Vicki did an awesome job here.
Thank you very much.